Ozzy Osbourne recently picked his favorite guitarist that he ever played with in his career on a podcast that he hosts on the Madhouse Chronicles. And on this podcast, he stated that one of the guitarists that he played with in his career was the best ever. Now, was it Randy Rhoads? Was it Zakk Wylde? Was it Brad Gillis? Was it Jake E. Lee? I'm going to tell you who it was in just a second. First, I want to point out that he puts his pick in context of a band rather than in terms of just sheer playing ability. So when you look at it that way, the pick may not surprise you that much. Of course, it's Tony Iommi. And in his words, in Ozzy's words, he says, quote, "It's like the Beatles. They wouldn't have been the same if any one of them had played in another band," unquote. He also says that Tony Iommi came from the streets, and because of that, he knew what was what, and he was the best effing guitarist that Ozzy ever played with in his life. Now that's saying a lot given the fact that Ozzy Osbourne's had some incredible luck in finding talented guitarists to collaborate with over the years. But I think that in his comments there, he hints at a couple of things that make Tony Iommi special, and I want you to listen to some things that Tony Iommi said about his own sound right here, which I think will finish up the thought for us. Here's Tony Iommi.
My idea was to try and make the sound that I could produce as big as possible. So I'd experiment with trying to put vibrato on the chords, and Geezer did the same. It was always a thing to make it as big as I could, to make the sound as big and as wide for what we got, because most of the people in them days had either got a keyboard player or another guitar player. The first two albums, certainly the Black Sabbath album, was done so quick. It was basically in a studio, probably twice the size of this room, built up the corner like this, and then we had one cabinet each, Geezer and myself, and baffles off, and we just played. We played the songs we had, and that was it. And it literally was that, we didn't go into, we've got to change this sound and do that a bit. It was just stick a mic in front and play.
So there I think you have the secret to Tony Iommi's sound and his approach to the guitar, which is stick a microphone in front of it and play. And in that statement, there's a lot actually to unpack, which is that he's saying honesty and character and, attitude are the foundations of really good rock music. And he should know, considering he is, if not the inventor of what we call heavy metal, certainly one of the inventors of it. And I think that for this reason, Ozzy's choice is a good one, even though I think Randy Rhoads comes in a really close second place. I would like to know what you think about this topic. For this reason, I've put up a poll over in the community section of the channel that has 5 of Ozzy's guitarists, because 5 is the limit that you can put on the poll, and you can vote for the one that you think is best. And I'm interested to see what you think. If you have an idea about this or any other topic connected to classic or contemporary music, please drop it in the section below. And remember to like and subscribe. Also, I want to remind you that there is a join button available now for those of you who would like to support the site. And if you become a member, you can get access to members-only videos, members-only polls, and members-only badges, as well as other cool perks that you'll see if you click that button, which I hope you'll do. Thanks a lot.